Hi, it's April Davis PI. It's Sunday, December 19th, 2021. Let's open up jewelry jar number 7. Well, here we are with jar number 7. Let's hope that this jar does better than Goodwill jewelry jar number 6. I'll link that video in the top right hand corner of this video, but that one was an extreme disappointment. I'm already seeing pearls. We've had a lot of those lately. Let's get everything out and set her up and see what we've got. And here we are. I am back. As it turns out, this jar will have the nickname the string jar. In the past, I've had the ugly earring jar, I've had the bug jar, but this is a massive amount of costume jewelry and string or cords. There may actually be some decent pieces in this, but I'm literally going to have to get out the scissors and cut some of this string or cord away in order to identify these pieces. Most of the pieces in this jar are just routine costume jewelry pieces. There are a few signed pieces, but I have to say I'm very pleased with this jar because I did find the key number 1 item in this jar, and that is a Michael Kors padlock pendant gold tone necklace. It's in beautiful shape. I believe it's used. It's probably used since it was in a jewelry jar, but it looks brand new. It doesn't have the tag on it, but I know the new ones go for over $120 approximately, and the used ones go anywhere from $60 to $75, maybe even up to $100 on eBay or Poshmark. I'll have to do more research, but this Michael Kors gold tone padlock pendant and necklace is definitely the find of this jar. That find alone will pay for the jar and then some. And by the way, if I didn't mention it earlier, this particular jar was $49.99, which is an average price in LA area Goodwills. About the cheapest you'll find them are $29 to $39.99. A lot of them are $49.99, but some are as high as $75 depending on which Goodwills you go to. And it really doesn't seem to be, the price does not seem to be determined by the size of the jar, but more by the location of the Goodwill. This piece right here, it's a little bracelet, I think. It has a 925 marking on the back. It says LA 925TH. I'm not sure what that means. LA 925TH. The 925 is obviously sterling silver, but I don't know what the rest of it means. We'll have to look that up. There's a couple of rings in this jar. One that's very nice. It appears to have some type of dark red stone in it. It doesn't really look red on the camera, but it's probably a light brown to a dark red. It actually is getting kind of dark here in LA very early now, so sorry that the lighting is not so great. There also appears to be some ZZs on the side. I do have a stone tester, a diamond tester, I have a gem tester, and I also have a gold tester. So this ring, even though I don't believe it to be real gold, will definitely be put in the gold tester tonight, and the stones will be put through the diamond tester and the gem tester so we can try to determine what type of ring this is. If anybody knows, let me know. But that's definitely something to be tested. There's also a gold chain in here that's in perfect condition that may actually be real gold. I'm going to lean on the side that it's not, but I am going to also put this gold chain or gold tone chain into the gold tester tonight to see if it could possibly be 10 karat. I don't think it's 14 karat, but if it is real gold, I'm guessing it will come up as 10 karat. So I will get that out before the end of the video, and you guys will be able to see me actually test the gold and test some of these gemstones. There's another faux pearl necklace. I've been finding a lot of those lately, and this is actually a signed piece. It's marked Marvella. It's probably not worth more than $5 to $10, but they do sell because it is a known costume jewelry maker. There's a second pearl necklace in here. It's not marked. I would just call these junk pearl beads. I don't think it's worth anything. But this one that's got the sign Marvella engraving in the clasp, it's a really nice clasp too. That's actually worth a little something, even though I don't believe the pearls to be real. I can test those as well, but I can just tell they're too perfect to be real. But it's definitely a signed piece. So, you know, we've got Marvella. We've also got some other druzy stone that's in here, which is great, but sadly it's on a silver tone necklace that's tangled up with a signed Claire's piece. We have a couple of signed Claire's pieces in here, and those are just basically, you know, junk jewelry, pre-teenage type of items that you buy in a local mall, but it's very tangled up with this druzy piece. So the Claire's piece may have to be sacrificed in order for me to get the druzy piece and its really nice silver tone chain out. I will also take scissors later and go through this massive pile because I just don't have the patience to be here for hours and hours trying to get this apart, considering that most of it is probably junk. But you never know. That's why I do, you know, sacrifice some of the pieces when I have to. I'll get either the scissors or I'll get wire cutters and pull junk pieces out and pull string out. But this is definitely the string jar. But I'm not disappointed, as I said before. I'm very pleased that I've got the Michael Kors piece. I've got some Michael Kors pieces that I own myself. Got some Michael Kors watches, so it's always nice to find Michael Kors. I mean, I don't think it's not real gold, but still, these designer pieces that you buy at Macy's are worth quite a bit of money. So, you know, I'm happy with the Michael Kors padlock pendant and gold tone chain. I'm happy that I have this little teeny mystery piece that's marked 925 with the LA 925TH, whatever that means. I'm also happy that there is this little faux pearl necklace that's in very good shape that's signed Marvella. That'll definitely help. There's a nice little rosary here, some rosary beads. I think they're just plastic. I don't think they're worth very much, but somebody might be interested in that. And it'll be awesome if some of these questionable pieces, like the ring and the gold tone chain that doesn't appear to be marked, but I had a chain like this when I was a kid and it was real gold, so that's why I want to test this and see what we've got. So I will turn off the camera here and go get the gem tester and the gold tester. Okay, I'm back. I got the gold tester out. Took me quite a moment to find it. Couldn't find the other diamond tester, but did find the Presidium gem tester. Got that heating up. But the real score here is, as I got up from the coffee table, I reached over to grab the tape that has the price tag on it. And if you notice what I'm seeing, I flipped it over, and there is a Tiffany&Co. sterling silver heart padlock pendant. It was taped to the top of the jar, stuck in the tape. When I dumped the jar out onto the coffee table, this piece was stuck in the tape. And on the back, it does have the Tiffany&Co. copyright mark. So I believe this to be real sterling, and I'll have to comp it to be sure, but I believe these go for about $200 to $300 online. This goes for even more, I believe, than the double heart Tiffany&Co. pendant necklace that I found in a prior jar. I'll link that video in the top right hand corner. But yeah, another Tiffany&Co. piece, my friends. And here it was sitting on the top or the bottom of it was on the sticky part of the tape behind the price tag, $49.99. And here I was worried that I may have just wasted 50 bucks and find out that I have the Michael Kors gold tone padlock, pendant, and chain, along with a real 925 copyrighted Tiffany&Co. Return to New York padlock pendant. It's incredible. This is unbelievable. This is the second Tiffany & Company piece that I have found in these series of videos that I've been doing about Goodwill jewelry jar unboxing. So, I mean, that's incredible. I'm just thrilled. I mean, there's probably $200 to $300 right there, not including the $100 to $150 that I've got for the Michael Kors piece. Those pieces, my friends, will definitely be listed on my eBay store at some point in the near future. I will link that store in the description of the video. But I'm astonished here. I was getting so frustrated with the fact that it's taking me so long to unknot this massive entanglement, hoping to find, you know, one or two more nice signed pieces. In here, there was a Tiffany & Company piece that's just lying here, stuck on the tape. Like, unbelievable. If I hadn't have felt that, I would have just thrown that piece of tape away in the garbage and not even known that I threw a piece of Tiffany & Company jewelry away. That's insane that didn't fall out of the jar, that it was stuck to the top of the jar on the tape. So here we go. I'm going to try to do this with, I really need 3 hands here. It would be great to have an assistant to help me with all of this. So let me see if I can get this to just sit up on the tripod here for a moment. There we go. I'm going to take this little piece of gold chain here. It's not a very long chain. Probably 14 to 16 inches. We'll have to measure it. But I've got my gold tester warmed up, and it's a Miser, RS Miser ET18. I haven't used it in years. I usually use it for beach finds. But you just put the gold in the little gator clips here. And then very, very carefully, without, you know, getting too much of the jewelry wet, you stick it into the liquid tester, and it's not lighting up, my friends. Well, that's too bad, because if that top part had lit up, it would be 10 karat or 14 karat or possibly even 18 karat gold. I didn't think so, but I thought I would just test it just for the heck of it. We'll have to clean that up. That's a very strong smelling chemical, and I don't want my little furry friends to get into that. That would be very bad. I also warmed up the Presidium 2 gem tester, and I had a ring here that looked like it might have a ruby and some ZZs or some diamonds, but I doubt it because it just doesn't seem to be real gold. So let me try the center stone, which is very dark. Could be a ruby or a faux ruby. And it is literally, I know you can't see that from here. Let me remove or set up the camera again over here so you can see that. It is just appears to be testing as, let's see, it's barely registering as glass. That's odd. Yeah, it's not even coming up. That's very bizarre. I know I'm using this correct. And I think I touched a piece of the metal. These are very small little stones. Yeah, that's not even coming up. I need to find my beach diamond tester. I actually like that piece of equipment a lot more than I like this Presidium 2. This Presidium 2 is very useful, but just in certain situations. When the stones are very small like that, it's very hard to get a good reading, but that just appears to be a bubblegum machine ring. It's nice looking, but I'll just put that in the scrap pile of jewelry that we will lot up and sell as a large lot. Once I get about 8 to 10 pounds, I'll put it on eBay and just sell it as craft jewelry, usable, some unusable, beads, parts, whatever somebody wants to do with it. But, you know, this jar, my gosh, out of 7 jars, and I have to say I'm getting a little better at this, this has definitely been the jackpot. the Tiffany and Company piece, the padlock right here from Tiffany and Company, and the Michael Kors gold tone padlock pendant with gold tone chain. That alone will just make up for the cost of not only this jar, but probably all of the jars combined. And then I'll have a few other, signed pieces like the pearl necklace to go through, and the druzy piece that's tangled up in the Claire's piece. Now I'm not so worried about cutting some of the junk pieces out now that I've got the Tiffany and Company and the Michael Kors in the same jar. So for $49.99, that was definitely worth the investment. Sadly, I don't have any more jars. I'll have to recover some of my expenses by putting these pieces up and selling the ones that I know are worth something. And then when I get a little bit more extra side hustle cash in my pocket, I will be making near future trips to the Goodwill and hopefully find some more jars. If anybody knows where in Los Angeles to find some Goodwill jewelry jars, let me know. They don't pop up at my stores very often. I know that Salvation Army has some that are online and they're in bags, but they're very, very expensive and they charge shipping. So if anybody knows where to get a big giant lot of non-picked costume jewelry, let me know, because it sure is nice when a piece of gold or a piece of silver, or even better than that, a piece of Tiffany and Company shows up in one of these jars. But that'll be it for now. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, like, share, and if you're really thrilled about this, send me a tip through Buy Me a Coffee. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.